Hello, YouTube. My name's Eshir, and let's go over some secrets, some tips, and some tricks. Things that will help you play the game and get a better understanding of getting the rewards you want out of this game. Or this game demo. Remember, it's not the full game that I'm playing, just the demo. And one of the options that is causing everybody trouble is it another video? There it is, this option. So if you're experiencing connectivity issues with other players trying to get quick play to work, if you're trying to even just play the game and something feels wrong, apparently this option is the one you need to disable. This is what's being discussed over in the Discord. This is causing untold amounts of problems, so just disable this option here and enjoy a much better gaming experience. There's your first secret or tip and trick. Disable NLIPS, whatever that is. Nonlinear, wait, what was it? Nonlinear inverse perspective scaling. Apparently this is actually causing more problems than it's worth, so just turn it off. Easy. All right, the next thing that I want to go over is in the compendium, there's this nice little challenge menu. And if you are looking at the screen and paying attention right now, you'll notice that these are objectives to complete as you're playing the demo, and you get unlocks. And what these do is unlock artifact upgrades to change how your upgrades work, how strong your units are. And you'll notice that I've done a whole bunch of them. One of these unlocks in particular is notoriously hard to get until I figured it out, and that is Pathfinder. And Pathfinder has some very nice unlocks, but in order to get the progress on this specific unlock, not only do you have to win the game, but you have to be the host of the game. You have to come into multiplayer, go to your browse lobby option, and host down the bottom right. It has to be a public game, and I believe you need at least one person to join your public lobby. Now, the reason that's important is because only the host, as from what I've seen after joining multiple lobbies, only the host is getting progress on the Pathfinder. And the amount of players seems to scale how much of the reward you get uh, in game. So if you win, but there's only one person, you don't get as many progress points. But if you win with all three of you in all three maps and then beat the battle cruiser at the end, you get like, I don't know, I got an insane amount of progress. I think I got like 10 plus points towards progress for one match where all three of us just stayed the whole time. So you cannot sadly join a game and just win and just be someone who is not hosting, because it seems that only the host is getting the rewards. And they're not only getting the host rewards, but they're also getting anybody else who joins the game's rewards. So there's a tip on how to make progress on Pathfinder as well. Everything else should be self-explanatory in here, and it's really easy. So let's go over something fun. Let's go over a secret. And we might as well, I'm going to make a private lobby here. Let's go over the 3 secrets. Well, we're not going to be able to see the 3 secrets. Let's go over at least 2 of the secrets in this video. And then a general strategy. I think one of the strongest strategies so far that I've seen. So starting off, as always, when you first start off, what you want to do is immediately build your resource controllers, get your
Sizable
resources
incarnate
coming
forces
in.
incoming. They are pushing further
immediately.
into friendly space. Higaran Command suspects there is an incarnate base within this sector. Engage hostile forces and plot a route to their base of operations. We must find and destroy this base.
Enemy forces arriving shortly. Begin resourcing operations immediately. Command will send an objective soon.
Okay, so you don't have to immediately do everything I do step by step. Just know that getting your carrier moved forward and to start securing resources is good enough. Building the units I build, doing everything exactly step by step isn't what you have to do. For the artifacts, you'll notice that I had to pick something, so I went with Intercept Brawler pattern, which is not the worst, but it isn't too great. I don't want to do any more Interceptor upgrades if I can help it. What I really want is the Ranger Recon, Recon Ranger pattern, and I want to focus on just building recon ships.
Incoming hyperspace signatures detected. Ready for attack.
Coordinates confirmed. We're moving. Command, carrier holding station.
Okay, so let's go over secrets while we're at it too. You're looking for probes to destroy in the first mission,
Copy that.
and you want to destroy 3 of them. Or at least what I'm told is you want to destroy 3 of them. So, as always, you want to rush down as many artifacts as possible, which means collecting these salvage boxes.
Increase power.
Corvette in sight. Shifting to engage.
But you also want to destroy 3 probes. Once you destroy 3 probes, you get an additional... Well, actually, it's the first map secret. You actually get an additional enemy to fight. Alright, so I want to go in with recons, and this one isn't terrible, but you want to go with as least amount of recon options that make them take more damage. The assault recon pattern is special too. We'll go over that eventually.
Corvette destroyed. Confirm kill. Corvette destroyed.
Destroy those.
Destination confirmed.
I'm trying to go fast because you have to go fast. Going slow is not an option.
Engaging strike craft.
So
A
speed is
remnant of
key.
the 5th Fleet has been found. We need to scan the wreckage for data and life signs.
And one
Keep
of
the
the
area clear of enemy vessels until salvage operations are complete.
strongest strategies is to go for upgrading your recon units as much as you can. But there is a caveat, and that is do not go for upgrades that make your units take more damage. And the recon is unique because there are upgrades that do not increase the amount of damage they take.
Please advise. Copy that. Adjusting vector.
Also, recon has vision and gives tons of vision, which is really, really good.
Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust.
And they have the speed up
Understood.
overburner ability, which is also really good.
Combat alert.
This is the best recon upgrade in the game. This is why you're going recon, because it increases their weapon range by 50% and reduces their armor, which isn't meaning that doesn't mean they take any damage. So I will take 2 of those in a row. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going with options that do not do not unlock other passives to get, or other there was another probe right there, that's why I moved my ships out that way.
Vector set.
And right now I'm on a slow objective, so I can take my time, which is perfect. I forgot to hotkey my carrier here.
Carrier reads. Go.
Okay, now that I have a bunch of recon upgrades, I do want to max out on recons, and I do want to move the carrier up and just protect my resourcing
Get this
operations.
carrier out of the rain. Move to mark. Systems go. Break. Check target. Contact. Enemy strike craft.
I'm more than likely going to have to build a couple of resource controllers, that's fine.
Go with message.
Combat alert.
Okay, so here's the third and final probe. What this will do... Well, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just going to wait for more
Carrier engaging strike craft.
units.
range. Engaging.
Let's get there. I'm gonna take all
One
these
enemy
and
Corvette.
just bring them
Leader.
over. Hopefully these units survive.
Locking up strike craft. Move around.
Wow, just after disabling the NLIPS option,
Break and roll out.
Scratch one enemy Corvette.
okay, I'm working towards the
Sensor alert,
objective, but
enemy
I
strike
shouldn't.
craft.
Just need to move over here. Well, of course there's an incursion point right there, because why not?
Watch your scopes. Let's go.
Ugh, what a pain. I'm gonna queue up a whole bunch of recon units.
Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose. Check
I'm
target.
going to go ahead and destroy this probe, and hopefully the secret will activate.
Defending.
There it is.
Got it.
Ready. Did you see that? Capital ship is off the board.
Alright, so I've specialized in a unit. That's the first thing you want to do when
Taking
you're
fire.
playing this, is you do want to specialize. Don't just go willy-nilly whatever you want. Actually specialize in a unit and increase their damage.
Locked up.
Uh,
Evading.
This is probably a bad example because I didn't get a ton of damage upgrades, but this carrier is weak enough.
I'm on my way.
So the goal is to kill this carrier as fast as you can, and once you do, you get another
Stay
artifact.
in. I'm inbound.
We
Perfect.
won't last much longer.
Let him have it.
Push your targets. Full burn. Scratch one enemy Corvette.
Also, additional salvage are used, which is not a big thing. If you're going for recons like I am, is one of the strongest strategies in the game, like hands down strongest.
Enemy Corvette contact. Close the range.
Let's see, these guys.
Understood. Corvette locked.
Okay, they're all
Rolling
out
in.
of.
Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose.
I'm trying
Combat
to do
alert.
too many things at once.
Range engaging. Stand by.
I'm just gonna send my carrier over here.
Helm confirm. Fleet carrier. Corvette locked. Rolling in.
It's pulling out of
Oh yes, gonna keep. Perfect. This is the upgrade you want.
Hostile Corvette locked. All
One of
batteries
these
engaged.
with as many influence upgrades as
Fleet
you can get,
carrier. Contact. Hostile
or
Corvette
vision
firing
bonuses
from
you can
range.
get. But the
Sensor
biggest
alert. Enemy
takeaway
strike
I'd
craft coming in
say
fast.
with using the strategy is take the least amount of upgrades that increase the amount of damage that your ships take. Now obviously you need to increase their damage somehow. So at some point you are going to have to take an upgrade that does increase the amount of damage they take, but try to take as few as possible. You want to increase your ship's strength while decreasing the amount of damage they take. And you want to, if you're trying to specialize in a specific unit, like I am trying to go with as many ranger recons as I can,
Objective
minimizing
complete.
the
New enemies will continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission. Combat alert.
perfect.
Ready to copy. Got it. Received. Confirmed.
So right now I can resist pushing this hyperspace button. I really want to, but I want to grab these
Send.
500 RUs each just to get my... Okay, this is going to be a really good run too. Okay, so the reason you want to do the secret and kill the ship is so you get an additional artifact. And then I went through and quickly grabbed up as many artifacts as I could right from the start. And I've specialized into recons. And I unlocked the assault recon, which is special. Yeah, it's special. Let's just put it like that. It's expensive, which isn't ideal at 210, but if you don't have the assault recon unlocked, don't worry about it. What you're after is the regular recons.
Combat alert.
Recon here.
Do I have 5
Awaiting
interceptors still?
Cycle target. Full burn.
I'm trying to get rid of these recon, or not the recons, the interceptors as quickly as possible. Well, carrier needs to stop moving.
Go for carrier control. Have good range. Watch the cross.
Okay, so the reason I'm going for recon, there's a whole bunch of reasons. One, they get really strong with almost no drawbacks. Uh, their vision radius gets huge, and their weapon range gets ridiculous. So they're a great unit.
Got me locked up.
Their damage numbers get insane.
Get ready for my break.
There's no reason not to just focus on going recons only. It's probably one of the only good strats in the game. There are a few others, and it gets easier with the more players you have with you. But when you're doing solo, I think the recons are the only way to go.
Engaging. We have contact. Enemy Corvette. Coming
Okay,
through.
that's enough
Receiving.
salvage. Alright, already time to move on. Let's see which secret we unlock this time. Now then, map 1 and map 3 are always guaranteed, but map 2 can be one of two maps. And the secret changes between both maps. Okay, so this is the tunnel map. This one is you're looking for a strange asteroid or an unknown asteroid, something like that.
Send message.
It'll say strange or unknown on
Enemy vessels will be closing in on our location. Gather available resources and stand by for an objective from command.
Okay, so there's a bunch of things going on all at once because we're kind of being timed. The first thing is to memorize the pattern of where the artifacts are. And the other one is to move your carrier up into the resource location. There are only a small pack of enemies guarding
Hyperspace
each
signatures
resource, so
detected.
take your
Enemies
carrier
inbound. Prepare
and
for
push it
attack.
up into the resource area.
Move complete. Confirm. Enemy Corvette destroyed. Scratch one enemy Corvette.
I haven't got a lot of damage upgrades on this.
Closing on strike craft. Tower sensor
I don't know,
alert.
that's still
Enemy strike craft
33%
coming in
more
fast.
damage they take. It isn't ideal, but
Corvette
I'm
range
pretty sure it's
engaging.
fine.
Enemy
Kinda
Corvette
breaking my own
closing,
rules
please
here.
advise.
No decision you make is going to be guaranteed perfect, though, and I guess I'm
Max power.
going to be the example here.
Fight's over. Go emergency power.
Ah, yes, we want this. We want as many of those as we can get.
Combat alert.
Launch your scopes. Let's go. Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust. Break contact. Let's get out of here.
Oof. That's so good for me right now. Alright, so we're looking
Engaging strike
for
craft. Enemy
A civilian convoy
Strange
has been attacked
asteroid.
and scattered throughout the area. Locate and rescue all civilian vessels.
closing on strike craft.
and I'm not sure which one it is. All I know is that it's a strange asteroid. Let's see if we can't attack it. Should have plenty of vision. Ooh, I forgot to get a resource inventory.
Clear copy. Receiving.
This is a good delay mission. We can delay for a while. I don't want to delay too long, especially in this map in particular, because there are destroyers all over the place and they want to move in and kill
Resource
me.
operations underway.
But now that we've got our resources underway, I can
alert.
send my carrier over to the objective.
Receiving. Break off.
My carrier should be fine. Should be. Fingers crossed.
Fight's over. Go emergency power.
Nope, not frigate support. We want something that doesn't unlock upgrades. Ideally, we want strike craft
Engaging
pop.
strike craft.
That's what I really want right now.
Contact. Enemy Corvette in range.
The reason I'm going after these secrets and digging on them so hard is to get extra artifacts.
Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
Never go this. Never. New unit is fine. This one is actually incredibly bad. Reduce interceptor vision range and weapon range. It's just terrible. The brawler upgrades are horrible. Never go interceptors. They're so bad.
Recon lead. We're on station.
Alright, strange asteroid. Where's this strange asteroid at?
Combat alert.
I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. It's supposed to be an egg or something. I'm not sure how far it is either.
Corvette in sight. Carrier engaged. Enemy Corvette engaging. Stay loose. Corvette destroyed.
Clean kill.
Corvette in range. Engaging. Enemy Corvette closing. Please advise.
What's my carrier doing? It's a little dinged up. That's
Scratch
fine.
a Corvette. Confirm kill. Corvette
I'm not
destroyed.
seeing the secret, but apparently it's just an asteroid, and all it gives you is +1
Stay loose.
what you call it anyway, +1
Vector.
artifact.
Command. Carrier holding.
And there's nothing special like a carrier warping or hyperspacing into fight. So if I don't find it this map, I won't be too bummed out because I found one of the
Engaging
secrets,
Corvette.
and it's just +1 relic anyway. I want to get the guaranteed artifacts, relics, artifacts, whatever.
Watch your scopes. Let's go.
Combat alert.
Carrier. Corvette locked. Rolling in. Contact. Corvette closing. Hostile Corvette locked. All batteries engage. Scratch. One enemy Corvette. Corvette locked. Rolling in.
Where is the
Contact.
rescue
Corvette
point?
ID confirmed. Ready to copy. Engaging enemy Corvette. Watch return fire. Corvette in range. Engaging. Confirm kill. Corvette destroyed.
Well, right now I'm gonna rush to complete the map. Then
Enemy Corvette contact. Close the range.
pretty sure I missed a
Watch the cross.
Enemy ship destroyed.
artifact somewhere, but I don't know where.
Enemy Corvette hit and neutralized. Scratch. One enemy Corvette.
Oh well. You notice that I'm not playing around with formations, stances, or anything like that, just because it makes the ships fly terribly, fight
Copy that.
terribly.
Adjusting vector.
It's just
Target
awful.
locked. Engaging enemy
Messing with
Corvette.
all of that is not ready for full release, or not ready for the demo release at least. I don't know about full release,
Scratch a Corvette.
so I do not mess with
Corvette
it.
range.
Is
Engaging.
that what I'm looking for?
Combat alert.
We're on the move. Vector set. En route. Command. Carrier holding position on mark.
Ooh, where did the camera even go?
We've cleaned out all resources. Please advise. Recon. On location. Understood.
Aha, there it is.
Cycle target.
That's what you're looking for.
Copy that. Adjusting vector. Engaging strike craft.
Perfect. I'm glad I got both of those secrets on camera.
Complete.
Now then, because this is
Confirm kill.
map 2, there are no secrets that I know of on map 3,
Strike craft.
so that will be all of the secrets.
Enemy strike
The
craft
other
closing
secret,
fast. Go evasive.
on the ice map will be the friendly probe, and you need to capture it somehow. And what I think it means is you just need to move ships close to it and not research the capture upgrade
Enemy Corvette closing. Please
on
advise.
your resources or resourcers.
Scout on station. Support out there. Contact. Corvette closing. Adjust.
But I could be wrong there. You somehow have to capture it. I think it's just by like how you do these. Other than that, I have an insanely strong build right now.
Tracking solid here. Use my
I've got all the upgrades I really want,
pushing through.
and I've took some of the damage increase to my own ships, but it shouldn't be a problem. Recon units are really cheap, so if they get destroyed, I can rebuild them very quickly.
Go with message.
And you'll notice I'm not issuing them move orders from the carrier.
Carrier
That
in position and standing by.
makes them very
Objective
overpowered
complete.
because
New
instead
enemies will
of
continue to arrive until you decide to move on to the next mission. Combat alert.
Anyway, that makes them really overpowered when you leave them attached to the carrier like this, because instead of doing strafing runs and wasting their time, they just
Corvette
automatically acquire a
engaging.
target and fire. And with all of the range upgrades they've got, it's insane.
Incarnate Force is massing at this progenitor production facility. They're using it as a forward base of operations to attack Hagar in space. It must be destroyed.
Destroy the 3 enemy production bays. As long as the bays are functional, they will be able to provide reinforcements to the enemy.
We're on the move.
The Rapid Response Fleet produces large numbers of ships and will be using swarm tactics. High explosive ordnance detected from the long-range fleet bay. Strange energy signatures coming from the surgical strike production
Look
bay.
at how far they're shooting away
Expect
from.
energy weaponry.
Insane.
Locking up strike craft.
Like, this is the perfect example of how strong recon units can get if you get the right upgrades.
Understood.
So right now I'm leapfrogging these units over to the resource patches,
Controller here. Go ahead.
and the objective right now is speed.
Ready.
Trying to rush these down as fast as possible. I don't necessarily need to make the carrier go into the danger zone itself, because it does tend to get targeted down.
Receiving.
As soon as it's possible, just send the recon units in.
Combat alert.
Enemy strike craft. Break and defend.
I'm on my way.
Roll out and re-engage. Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust.
Alright, always remember to keep your carrier producing your ships that you want or specialized into.
Enemy frigate closing. Please advise. Frigate range. Engaging.
Now, and this is one of the better abilities in the game, the Overburner,
Go with
because it's forcing those recon units to move past their very short turnaround distance for their strafing. So hopefully they get more shots off, because right now their strafing is it's very short. They only strafe out a little bit, and then they turn too early, and then they barely get any shots off.
Controller.
So the idea is to make them strafe and make them strafe a little bit longer and get a couple more shots off as they turn in.
Send message. Confirmed.
And I'm actually using the movement type where you only click once on the background and your ships go there instead of having to use the movement disc. I know a lot of people don't like that, but it's one of the only ways to be fast
Enemy
enough
strike craft. Stand lock.
and get your fleet into position faster, because it's all about speed in this mode. So this time, instead of moving my recon units in individually, I'm just going to wow, voice crack. I'm just gonna have them stay where they are and act as turrets, basically. That's what I've turned them into functionally. And based on where I move the carrier is where my fleet will be. They should start firing any second.
Combat alert.
You know, I tell my carrier to stop. That is much more effective.
Frigate destroyed.
I mean, look at that.
Break control out.
Why would you do anything else? And this is what the battle cruiser does. The Doom cruiser at the end of this mission
Enemy Corvette
also
contact.
uses this
Close the
tactic.
range.
It just comes into a whole bunch of dominance fighters and then
Scratch a quarter.
just moves itself. It doesn't move its fighters.
Scratch a frigate.
Now then, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the support frigate.
Confirmed. Enemy frigate destroyed. Target locked. Engaging
Because
enemy
my
corvette.
carrier is taking an exceptional amount of damage.
Enemy strike craft.
The recon should clean up,
Corvette destroyed.
hopefully.
Corvette in range. Engaging.
Should have had this researched earlier.
Combat alert.
I have too few strike craft and not enough, not enough strike craft and way too many corvette available and
Enemy strike craft closing. Local
frigate
line.
available.
Engaging strike craft.
Firing.
Frigate destroyed. Closing on strike craft.
Good shot.
Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast. Frigate in sight. Shifting to engage. Frigate destroyed.
That's a lot of damage for a recon, you know?
Target destroyed.
And actually surviving a lot longer than
Closing on strike craft.
normal.
Contact. Frigate closing. Adjust. Scratch one enemy frigate. Target locked.
Remember, your
Engaging
carrier
enemy
has a
frigate.
production boost. Always use that when you can, if you need a whole bunch of units quickly.
Combat alert.
Frigate destroyed.
Send.
Targeting strike craft. Confirmed. Enemy frigate destroyed. Scratch a frigate.
Yep, the support frigate by far is one of the best frigates in the game. It always was. Pound for pound, probably the best
Send message.
frigate in the game.
Reposition. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft.
Enemy Corvette.
Contact. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
Alright, so for this capture point, I'm not sending my carrier directly at it, but instead I'm going to try to position my carrier down here and then move it towards so it swings the arm of recon units, like turrets, into this.
Sensor alert. Enemy
That's the
strike
idea
craft.
anyway. I'm kind of going a little slow on this. Need to be faster. There's too many the enemy strike teams are spawning in. The threat level's getting too high. I don't know how I go any faster though. Kind of went directly for my objectives here, but it feels like it went a little slow. I lost all 3 resource controllers, because of course I did.
Enemy strike craft.
Enemy strike craft closing fast. Go evasive. I requested a turret and was denied? Yeah.
The voiceovers in this are really good
Send transmission.
until like the main ops people say like the lines they have to say like 20 or 30 times. But like I think I'm really close to just muting all of the voice lines. I've heard them too many times. I want to hear the fighters talk, but not at the expense of having to hear main objective updates over and over again.
Receiving.
So hopefully they
Combat
will
alert.
decouple the voices so you can mute the ops person talk. Maybe that's some feedback from me that they can take. looks like my resource operation's gonna get killed again, but we'll see.
Material site locked in. Collection underway.
I'm not sure if that's enough resources with only building recons. It should be, but we'll see. Depends on how wasteful I am with them.
Carrier comms open. Send.
Alright, so this should swing the
Helm
face of the
position.
carrier into the objective, which means that the recon turrets should just eat everything. I do want to stop it from descending too much.
Helm, adjust for new
That
course.
looks good, actually.
Combat alert.
Yeah, that guy saying combat alert, all he means is like the threat escalation level went up. So that voice line can be deleted from the game because it's
Wait, enemy
useless.
Enemy strike craft. We're in trouble over here.
Focus fire on hostile Corvette. Maintain range. Sensor alert. Enemy strike craft. Break defend.
I'm gonna try to get the carrier to stop right on the objective. Alright, perfect. Now, as long as the carrier doesn't try to twist or turn, this will be excellent for the enemy
Sensor alert,
reinforcements that are going to come
enemy
in
strike craft. Break
or
defend.
hyperspace in and start attacking. We should be able to wipe out any forces that come in from behind because they have to go down and around this.
Fleet carrier. Contact.
Probably
Enemy
gonna lose the
Corvette is
support
close
figure.
range. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend. Engaging strike craft.
Might need another
Track
support
one enemy. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend.
Ah, the carrier's turning.
Confirm kill.
Don't turn.
Corvette destroyed. Confirmed. Contact. Corvette
You
closed. Adjust.
turned way the wrong way. Turn back.
Understood. Fleet, taking fire. Enemy strike craft engaging. Enemy strike craft. Break and defend. Area reads. Go. Hostile Corvette locked. All batteries engage. Engaging strike craft.
Yeah, it's a little stressful, but the upgrade you really do not want to pick. It seems tempting, but you don't want to pick is the carrier assault pattern. Because you lose strike craft, frigate craft, and even the crappy corvettes. You lose 5 pop cap each for basically
Sensor alert.
nothing.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
It's too many. It's too many detriments to actually pick and keep that
Shifting to engage.
carrier assault pattern.
Direct power to engines.
I lost all my resources again.
Confirm. Enemy Corvette destroyed.
They are never going to be
Engaging Corvette.
resourcing over there. That's nice. This will be the last batch of those I build just for this resource over here. I keep up on those. I would use the assault recons with the basically a capital ship weapon slapped onto the front of it, but there's no point when I'm using the recons the way they are. They're basically turrets anyway. So this can be a fun unit. And of course there are other unit strategies to go to win the game with, I suppose. But this is one of the strongest and especially solo carryable options that I've found so far. And remember, the demo is only going to be up for a couple more days till the 12th.
Combat alert.
Alright, so if I
Controller here. Go ahead.
tell these controllers to go out, they should go after the right resource patch now.
Receiving.
Alright, same idea. Position the carrier on the right-hand side of this, so that way
Heading
the
confirmed. Adjust.
uh,
Confirmed.
no,
Carriers
that
on the
isn't
move.
ideal either. So it's positioned correctly. All of the enemy incursion fleets are from these incursion points are always just going straight for your carrier. That's what they're programmed to do. It doesn't matter uh, if you have other fleets out, where your resource operations are. So
Combat alert.
the unfortunate part of how they spawn in
Resource operations
is
online.
that sometimes your resource operations are between the carrier and where they spawn, and then you lose them over and over again, like I just did. Now then, hopefully during this, the resource operation or resource collectors will finish here and then go back over to the other one because it should be clear of enemies now. Ideally, that's how it works out, but we'll see. Carrier, why are you flying like that?
Helm, reposition.
He's gonna go touch the point and then move to the right. Michael, no.
Frigate in
Get
sight.
those,
Shifting to
get your
engage.
turrets in range and then stop.
Corvette range engaging.
Unit pathing sometimes is really bad.
Combat alert.
Scratch a Corvette.
No.
Active fire in hold 2. Suppression not responding. Seal and vent. Frigate destroyed.
Enemy ship destroyed.
Well, so much for resourcing at all this map, which is how it goes, I suppose. This support
Receiving.
frigate could come over here.
Position set.
No,
Copy
oh,
move.
come on.
Call spotted. Moving.
It's too bad. This demo could have been so much cooler if the pathing wasn't just so awful. I get what they were trying to do with the cover system, but yeah,
Target Corvette, enemy Corvette engaging.
just
Alert.
don't.
Hostile strike craft in attack formation.
Contact. Enemy Corvette in range. Corvette locked.
Gonna lose my ship here, it looks like.
Breaking up. We're scrapping one enemy Corvette.
Lead into it.
Nope, it's game over.
Close range.
Took too long. Oh well, that was a good enough run to let you see how to play, and
Good shot.
I got 2 out of 2 secrets that I could have gotten, so overall good run. That's how you do it, kind of. Should have moved my carrier a little sooner, but I should have also had 2 people in the lobby with me, since I hosted a game. That'll do it for the video. I think I was showing off all the cool stuff, so... except for on the ice map. The only thing I didn't get to show is the ice map, because it didn't happen for me. Just go and move units close to the allied probe, I think is how you do that. Or maybe send a resource controller over there and capture it. One or the other. Either way, it gives you 1 extra artifact, which makes your fleet stronger. Anyway, that'll do it for me on this video. See you in the next one. Thank you for watching.